the morning wake up. So anyway, that's it. We'll see you. Call us. Get your stuff advertised on the radio. Here we go.
It's the TMI Show. We're back. I sound extremely echoey to me. How do I sound to you?
You're fine.
Here we are. It's Monday. Thank God it's Monday.
Yeah, thank God it's Monday.
We still have the question of the day, which is, what is your unluckiest experience? I'm going to talk about that next.
Yeah.
But first, to TMI Media Explosion. That was a good sound effect.
Thanks.
So let's first hit on the this weekend's box office. It looks like Taken 2, despite bad reviews, made $50 million.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, that's one of those things that has a built-in audience that loved the first movie, and they're going to say, the hell with the reviews, I'm going to see it.
I would be the same way, because I like the first one.
I know. I think I saw it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
But that is an amazing opening for a sequel to a movie that first came out as a direct-to-DVD and then got to the theater. I don't know how it goes like that, but...
Yeah, that seems
backwards.
backwards.
Because, it was made in Europe. I guess it didn't cost that much, and it made so much in DVD. They did some kind of release. So, Taken 2 at $50 million, pretty amazing. Now, the second weekend for Hotel Transylvania, the kids movie, not bad, $26 million.
Not bad.
That movie, kids' movies, they always make money if they're half decent. This is at 45% positive, so it's just barely half decent. Some movie called Pitch Perfect, which I never heard of.
Meh.
I guess it's something about singing. And Looper is 94%, one of the highest rated movie almost on the top 10 list, except for Finding Nemo.
No.
That's still doing well, $12 million. I'm sure they're...
For Nemo?
No.
Oh.
Looper is, I'm sure, a little below what they'd like to be because they didn't open huge.
Right.
But I think that movie will have legs because the reviews are so high. So it'll probably stay in a little longer, and I'm sure it'll make back what it cost. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder what Bruce Willis is getting paid now in movies because he at time he was getting $20 million a flick,
But now he's doing cameos. He's not like a full-fledged
in Expendables
action star.
2, he's in there. And I don't know if anyone noticed in the audience, but there's a new Die Hard movie they're working on. And you're negative about it, but I liked the last one. I liked this one. The trailer looks good. I'm all for John McClane coming back and kicking ass.
I'll watch it.
It's always, but now it's with his son. Like, he's getting older, so he has to include his kids and stuff in it. So the last movie, his daughter was in it, in Jeopardy, and now his son is fighting with him. But it takes place in Europe, and he's going to take out some European baddies. Probably something to do with the original guy he killed in the first Die Hard.
Could possibly be.
Knows?
We'll see.
We'll see. I'm excited. I'm going to go see it. So what else, media explosion-wise? What's on TV? Well, we are counting the days until The Walking Dead comes back on the 14th of this month. So that's exciting. It seems like it's been forever, but we're finally going to get a new season of The Walking Dead. And I started watching Amazing Race. You don't watch this show, right?
No, I do not.
I played to be on there once with Doug, but it didn't go so well. We didn't hear back. But Amazing Race, they showed it's one of the small twists this year is the winner gets $2 million, but listen to the stipulation. You could only get $2 million if you won the first leg of the race and the final. So it's so
you could just
you could get lucky the
jack
first
off
time.
between the rest of it and then just pay attention.
I don't know if you could actually do that, but
why? Nobody doesn't count anyway.
But you have to get through to the end. You have to make it that far.
To
me, that's not a very cool bonus. I mean, the odds of finishing first for the first race and first for the last race, I don't know. That's kind of a jip to me. But I was looking at the they put the video that when they first run the show is they show little clips of everyone, and there's one woman in there, and she's like, wow, her legs look really long and thin. Look at her. Turns out she has had bacterial meningitis, and she has those little spring things on her legs.
Oh.
Like, she has artificial legs.
Yeah, artificial.
But I was like, they were super long and thin, and I thought they were real, but they were apparently prosthetics, which is more amazing because. I mean, can you imagine?
She fooled you.
She fooled me for a second. She had pants on.
Yeah. Oh, but, that's unfair.
I know.
That's unfair.
I mean, she actually. I'm sorry if you watched Amazing Race. I'm giving away the second show's ending, but they got booted. So yeah, they you know what? That's the thing about Amazing Race. What annoys the hell out of me is a lot of times your whole fate is in your hands of the cab driver.
True.
It's like if you pick a stupid bad cab driver who doesn't know where he's going and he's got to call for directions, you are in trouble.
You get effed.
And if you make the wrong airline reservations, I mean, that's another way. But the cab drivers have always killed it for people. It's like, I don't like that they leave it up to cab drivers. They should have their own cars parked and have to drive everywhere. But it's not convenient for some places.
But I don't think they would be able to because they wouldn't know the layout of where they go.
They actually do get cars in some of them, but I guess other places it's not convenient because it's a city and no place to park them. And it's like, ooh, mess. Gotcha. But I always like the Amazing Race show, but, you know, it's always entertaining because it's always something crazy fun. And that show, they always have like blonde twins. So they get the blonde twins. This one you have some Sri Lankan twins.
Ooh.
They look Indian, but they're Sri Lankan.
Ooh.
They have the monster truck husband and wife. They're all kind of beefy and older. They're like beef jerky, kind of wizened, but they're tough.
Wait a minute. The monster truck husband?
Monster truck couple. It's a man and a woman. They met during doing monster trucks, and they're married, and the guy has a goatee and he dyes it yellow, not blonde, yellow, so he stands out.
Oh, okay, so they're monster truck drivers?
Yeah, they do like those shows, monster truck shows.
Monster Jam
type shows. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're a little scary. And there's two guys from Las Vegas that are in the Chippendale show. Two Chippendale dudes. So I can't wait. I mean, and one of them is really one of those loud, annoying guys that just talks really loudly and is just so, hey, dude, we're going to do this so bad. It's going to be awesome. Look at it. He's like, shut up and just do it.
He was reminding me of something I saw on, what was it, the X Factor. Oh, man, bro, we're still going to nail this song.
Yeah.
Come on. So lame.
Yeah. So there's some good cast of characters in Amazing Race. I think it's fun. I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else going on?
We got to remind the people that live here in the great state of Georgia that they need to go out and register to vote. Tomorrow is your last chance to get your registry and to vote, so that way you can keep Dillhole out of the office, whatever one you think it is. Please go out and vote.
Yeah, it is important. It is our right as Americans to vote. And I know I mailed my paperwork off. I'm just worried if I'm going to hear back because
you won't hear back.
My address is not the same as on where I'm living now is not the same on my ID, and I mailed them a picture of my ID.
You won't hear back.
What?
You won't hear back.
I won't be able to vote?
No, I went and voted last...
How do you vote?
I had to fill out a registration card,
a
voter registration card. I voted, and then they made me fill it out, saying that they sent me a letter saying that my vote didn't count because I wasn't registered, and then I sent it back, and they still haven't gotten back to me with a new license with my new address, nor my registration card, nothing. So I'm going to go do it tomorrow.
There's a lot of problems with these political people not trying to limit people from voting. Older people or people without driver's licenses. You see, there's a big controversy.
I don't think you should have to have a license to vote. I think you should just have to produce your birth certificate. I'm alive. Look, I'm a citizen.
That should be. You're right. That should be enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they want to make sure you're voting in the right town that you're living. I have no jokes here. This is lame. I don't know what else to say. Well, talking about the Politiate corner, since we're talking about politics for a second.
Oh, well, you want your news for it?
Is there Politiate corner news?
Well, we can give Politiate.
All I was going to say is the vice presidents, or the nominee for vice president and the actual vice president, are debating on Thursday. And the date on Thursday is 10/11/12, just in case you were wondering. So
is it going to be a sit-up contest?
A sit-up contest? Yeah. Oh, he would. Ryan would win. You know, I hope things go well for our guys. You know, a lot of people don't like this. Our current vice president. What's his name again?
Oh,
why are you vibrating?
Our vice president?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Biden. Joe Biden.
Yeah, that guy.
I missed me for a sec. Why is your phone vibrating? You have an important message?
Somebody's trying to call me. I don't know who it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, someone just tried to call me now, too. Look, I'm vibrating, too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so fascinating for the audience.
We're vibrating everywhere.
Let us talk. Should I talk about my story, about my unlucky day?
I think you should tell us about your unlucky day.
I'm going to try to do this quickly because it's a lot. But it involves, it's close to what happened to you.
Oh, you got arrested also?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hold on.
So, ka-ching.
Yeah.
Well, oh, what the heck?
They're coming to get you.
That hurt my ears.
They're coming to get you.
All right, this is what happened. I was working in real estate on Long Island, and also I was delivering vehicles for this company for their pharmaceutical reps. So I pick up vehicles, I drop them off. Anyway, I was on Queens Boulevard once. This is about 10 years ago, and I got pulled over, and they got these tickets that had to do with the car I was driving, not to do with how I drove. I paid a ticket that was given to me, but I sent the other 2 tickets to the company I was working for to pay, right? So I assume it's all paid, all taken care of. I forgot, though, I gave the officer my old ID because I didn't like the picture of my new one. So I give him that address. The ticket does not get paid. My old address gets the letters probably saying that, by the way, you didn't pay your ticket, you're in trouble. And one day I was driving in Flushing, Queens. I got pulled over because apparently I can't turn right when I'm supposed to go straight. Anyway, they arrested me in front of all of Queens.
Really?
Standing at the bus stop, I was placed in handcuffs because my license had been suspended without my knowledge. So
you're...
yeah, I didn't know anything happened because the company I work for was supposed to pay those tickets. They didn't get paid. So basically, I was in from like 6 p.m. one night until like 10 a.m. the next day. And I was the only reason I was in Flushing was to drop off some papers for my uncle for the real estate business.
Right.
So I shouldn't have even had to be there, but how else would I have found out my license? I don't know. It was a bad scene. And it was very, I never expected to be in jail before, ever. So it was a little bit shocking.
How many times have you actually been in jail? How many times have you been arrested?
That was it.
That's the only time you've been arrested?
That was it.
You have lived a sheltered life,
I'm not a wild man like you. I don't believe in being arrested.
And you were in New Jersey?
Yeah. Well, that was in New York, but I grew up in New Jersey.
Okay, so you got arrested in New York, like in New York City?
Yeah, in Queens.
Oh.
I don't know if anyone knows this, but if you get one of those holding cells with a bunch of people and you have to go to the bathroom, you have to go in front of everyone.
That's what I said. There was like 40 people in the one that I was in.
That's crazy.
But it wasn't like, you see on TV with the bars.
Yeah.
Was yours like that?
No, there were bars.
Yeah, no. This was an enclosed room with a door, like a regular solid steel door with a little urinal in the corner.
Really? No. It had bars. It was freezing cold in mine. Was it cold? Keep that place super cold.
No, it was warm. There was a crap ton of people, and it was in Arizona.
Oh, Arizona. Yeah,
it was warm.
I was in Queens, and I forget what time of year, but it was cold. And I remember, this Mexican guy had to go to the bathroom real bad, and he looked at me like I spoke Spanish. I'm like, dude, I'm Jewish. I don't speak Spanish. And I just remember I was sleeping on the cold concrete floor, and at 4 in the morning, I was woken up by someone laughing loudly. I was like, son of a... Oh, I'm in jail.
That's right. There's somebody next to me peeing over the top of me. My fault.
So I got out the next day. The officer, I just had to go to court, and it was fine. But and the next day I went to the beach. Right to the beach.
Wow.
It was like prison beach. That was a good separation. That was horrible. I hope never to do that again.
Yeah, that's probably something you won't want to do again.
Yeah. So I need you to play me some music to get me out of my funk now, remembering my experience. What do you have? Anything good?
Okay, well, we're going to roll into something else.
That was my unluckiest experience, but this has been the TMI Show, episode 13. We'll be right back.